We are your school station here at Fox Carolina, and as the state's largest school district, Greenville County heads back to the classroom tomorrow. Doctors and parents across the state are raising concerns about the high levels of COVID. Many calling on lawmakers to lift state laws that block districts from requiring masks. Now, this also comes after other upstate counties like Pickens and Greenwood have reported major increases in COVID cases. Pickens County even switched temporarily this week to virtual learning. Fox Carolina's Matt Koufax spoke with some parents and a local doctor in Greenville today about this. Matt, what they have to say?
Tori, that doctor I spoke with recently authored a petition that's been signed by more than 1,000 physicians across the entire state of South Carolina, urging state leaders, including Governor Henry McMaster, to rescind the ban on mask mandates. Parents like Peter Luciano say they're almost resigned to the fact that there will be COVID cases in schools to start.
It's inevitable with something as contagious as this new variant has.
He says his two high schoolers are vaccinated and will wear masks. And while he respects the ability to choose for yourself, he wishes more people would listen to doctors.
The over legislation is more theater for the grown-ups than it needs to be.
One of those doctors is Children's Medical Center pediatrician Hunter Moore.
I'm certainly seeing more cases than I have previously.
That's why he and others recently worked on a petition that calls on state lawmakers and the governor to repeal part of the budget that would take away school funding for issuing mask mandates.
I want children to be in school. We know that that's what's best for children. I know a lot of the argument has been, well, you know, you have your child wear a mask and I'll choose what to do for mine. But as a pediatrician, what I would tell you is masks work best when everyone is wearing them.
Moore says the current average of about 3,500 new COVID cases a day is double what it was back when COVID peaked in January, and that having universal masking can greatly help mitigate transmission.
We are far higher in our case counts right now than we were at the beginning of last school year. So if you add that into a school full of kids that aren't masked, and the Delta variant being more contagious than last year's, spike, is just a recipe for disaster, honestly. This isn't just, some person in Washington telling you what to do. This is your pediatrician, your family doctor, somebody that you know in your community and trust, that's telling you this is what we would recommend.
Greenville County has said, and they did say today, that they are going to do all they can to keep their kids safe within the limits of the current state law. But many I spoke to say if what's happening in other counties is any indication of what might happen when more bigger counties go back to school, we could be revisiting this issue a lot in the coming months. And doctors like Moore want local districts to have the control. Back to you.